Okay, part two of the podcast. Yeah, you got anything to say?
Electric Boogaloo.
Well, there's no electric boogaloo happening on either of these shows. It's just stuff that's happening.
Yeah.
So let's start off with Smackdown. That was the taping. So everybody's like, well, what the hell, man? Like, why are they taping two shows? You do realize that it's a long ass fucking flight from America to Paris. So that's why they taped two shows this week. They taped them right back to back. And as the shows was going on, it was like completely disjointed with getting the information, because people were there that were handing out information going, oh, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening. But they weren't sure where it was landing on the card. Like, they were saying, oh, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening. Like, the whole Pete Dunne, well, I mean, not Pete Dunne, I'm sorry, Butch versus Ludwig was already happening by the time Smackdown came on. So, not knowing if they were going to put it on the show or not put it on the show was like, oh, okay, well, that's the thing. But the good thing about the Ludwig versus Butch thing is Dunne oozing out of Butch. That's the thing. That's
slowly
the thing.
Compete again.
He's wearing a singlet and everything. It's like, yeah, it's slowly coming. It's slowly coming.
His hair's out. Yeah.
So SmackDown starts off with Ricochet versus Bartender Cabron. Now, once again, like, I hate matches done over and over and over again. But the weird part about this is, in the time that, like, the new version of SmackDown has happened, this match has happened 3 times. And the funny part, it's happened since July. It's, like, literally happened since July, like, right after Money in the Bank, or, like, right after SummerSlam, one of those shows. It literally happened 3 times, but it hasn't happened every week. Like, oh my God, they're doing it again. They're doing it again. Like, the funny part is the last time that Bartender and Ricochet had a fucking interaction was 3 weeks ago. And it wasn't even a match. And they had a match 2 weeks prior to that. And it's like, wait, like, this is another rematch? Like, this feud is still going on? Like, it feels very weird, because it's like, this feud is going on, but every time this feud has happened, Bartender has lost to Ricochet. Like, I don't know what more they can do with this. Like, there's nothing more they can do with this. Like, so this has to be the end.
Yeah, end it.
Because, like, the funny part is, like, when Ricochet won the first time, we're like, oh shit, like, he won. This is, like, part of the new movement. Then when they did it again, he won again. And it's like, oh, okay, now Bartender's really mad at him. Like, no, we're going to have a last match. And it's like, okay, but he still winds up losing. It's like, okay.
I think, like, the whole story with this, like Corbin's going to wind up changing his gimmick, too. You know, man, going back to his old self. Like, that's the whole reason behind this. Him a losing streak and get rid of the happy shit. Hopefully. Anyway.
I mean, you can see it coming, because last week he took off the shirt, and now he's wearing a regular shirt where he's getting closer and closer back to being that guy.
Yeah.
So we're getting closer and closer, but yeah, like, I'm down for it. Like, he needs a new gimmick change, because, like, the happy bullshit is not working.
Yeah.
And then Pat McAfee is, like, trying to do his new thing where he draws the fucking, like, announcer thing, like he's a fucking football announcer. And he's doing it, and he fucks up because Cabron keeps moving. And, like, he's trying to get him in frame. And Michael Cole just starts laughing at Pat, because Pat is trying to get him. And he's like, stay still.
That made it worth it. Michael Cole definitely made it perfect.
It was fucking hilarious. So then we get Street Profits and Hit Row. And they're joking, and they all look at the back of their hands, and like I thought they were gonna do a black joke, and like it turned into a money joke, and I was like, oh my god, like I thought that was gonna happen.
I mean, if you want to be technical, it was that because they kind of hinted at it, so it kind of was that.
But it was like they're gonna do the joke, but like it's like nope, it's a money joke. It's like oh okay, good. It was really fucking with me. It's like oh shit, they're gonna talk about being black. So then they had an old school, dope ass Drew McIntyre promo. Like they went back through Drew's whole life, how he started, and like they had clips from him on the Indies in Europe, and like had clips of FCW. They had clips of him before WWE. They had all of these clips, and it was like, oh, this is an old school thing. It felt like a, I don't know, I want to say like an NXT type vibe, and it was like this is dope. So then after the first promo for Drew, we get a Killer Cross promo, and he's up in a booth, and he's with Scarlett, and he's talking about how he's gonna kill Drew and Roman, and they're gonna die. And then I remembered that he won't be at Clash at the Castle because he can't travel to the castle. Yeah, good on him. Good on him, Pat. So then we have the four-way. We have the four-way second chance women's thingy match. And I hate Tower of Dooms. I hate Tower of Dooms. I hate them. But they did it to the outside this time. They did a Tower of Doom to the outside. They killed Nikki Ash. She looked like she broke her fucking leg. Thank God she didn't. They threw Nikki Ash back in the ring, and she got pinned by Sonya Deville. So Sonya and Natty moved on to later on in the night.
I kind of wish Nikki and the Doudrop would have won that. Kind of disappointed at that, but it is what it is.
I mean, I'm totally fine with it because like it makes sense with going in. They were gonna face faces. And it makes sense. It makes sense. So then we get a Shayna Baszler promo. And this was another really good promo that they did. And then we get Sheamus. And Sheamus comes out and he's talking about all of this stuff. But as he's talking about all this stuff, Gunther shows up. So Gunther stands face to face. And they go back and forth on a mic. And Sheamus literally says, like, I do nothing but put on banger after banger after banger after banger. He literally did it so much that he started turning it into a tweet, responding to anybody that said anything about him on Twitter. He just tweeted out banger after banger after banger. And it's like, it's not wrong. He does put out bangers. When he's able to just go, he just puts out bangers. Yeah. So he's telling Gunther that he wants to take the title off him because it's a title that he never held. And Gunther's like, no, I'm going to chop the shit out of you. I'm going to break you. I'm going to break your spirit. I'm going to break your soul. I'm going to kill you in Cardiff. And as they're doing this, Ludwig, like, he starts fighting with fucking, what is his name?
Butch.
No, not Butch, the other guy. What is his name?
Oh, it was Rich first? Because, like, I thought it was Butch.
Yeah, what is his name? What's his name?
Rich Holland.
Rich Holland. He starts fighting with Rich. And then Ludwig starts going at it with Butch, and they just start brawling. They just start brawling. Like, Rich Holland gets knocked out, and it's just Butch and Ludwig just going at it. Just going. And they just kept going and going. And the whole time, Gunther and Sheamus standing in the middle of the ring, just looking dead in each other's eyes. And then it gets to the point where Ludwig and Butch get back in the ring, and both of them grab their guys. Like, Gunther grabbed Ludwig, and Butch grabbed Like Sheamus grabbed Butch, and it was like the craziest thing. It was a great segment.
Yeah, I was impressed with Ludwig though. Like he basically took them both on.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah.
Marcel Bartel. Marcel Bartel is really good. I forgot.
Hopefully they make that name too. Shit.
Yes. So then we get a backstage interview with Natalya and Sonya. But in the background, Nikki Ash and Doudrop are arguing.
Yeah.
And Sonya is like so fucked up with Mackenzie. She called her Morgan or whatever. And like she didn't give a fuck what her name is. She's like, I don't care. And so I thought this was just like something for us. Like, oh, this is something for you guys at home to see this and react to it, and then like we're not going to speak about it. But Pat McAfee was like, "Yo, they were about to fight. What's happening over there?" I'm like, "Oh, they acknowledged it."
I didn't hear him like say it. Okay, good ear.
Yeah. So,
do you think they're gonna break up? Your opinion?
I think she needs a makeover. I think Nikki Ash needs a makeover. Like this is really a thing where it's like, okay, this could lead into the makeover. This could lead into Nikki Ash turning into like maybe crazy Nikki isn't it, but like a different version of Nikki that's not this Nikki. Like she needs a remake.
More like what Doudrop is right now, I would think.
Like they need to kind of fit and have synergy.
Yeah.
So then this happens. So Sammy goes to knock on the Bloodline's door, and Jimmy is more accommodating, ready to let him in. And Jay's like, Roman want to see you, man. And he's angry. And Pat McAfee points out, yo, the Usos' birthday was the other day, and Sammy only said happy birthday to Jimmy. I bet Jay's a little mad at that. And it's like, oh my God, they're still telling the story. So Sammy walks in and he talks to Roman. And Roman and him are having a conversation. Once again, this is like one of the highlights of the show. And they're talking. And Sammy's telling them, yeah, I did the thing last week because of the bloodline. And Roman says, well, would you do something else for the bloodline? And Sammy's like, yeah, would you wrestle in the main event? He's like, oh yeah, against Drew. And Sammy like kind of was like, okay, like yeah, anything for the bloodline. It's like, okay. So then he gets up and leaves. And him and Jimmy does this great handshake. And it's like, okay, that's dope. And he goes to do the same thing to Jay. And Jay's like, get the fuck out. Jimmy puts his hand out and is like, get out.
Like he not having it with him.
That was so good. So then we get back to the fucking ring, and Michael Cole is joined by Damage Control. And Bailey is sitting next to him, and as soon as we come back, Michael Cole has his head down, his hand over his head, because he has to deal with Bailey. And Pat McAfee makes it even worse, because Pat just keeps yelling in his ear, ding dong, ding dong. And Michael Cole is just having the worst time. It is so great. It's just so fucking great. So then we get Raquel Gonzalez in Aaliyah versus Natalya and Sonya. Damn, I'm really fucking up today. This is a disaster fuck up. But anyway, Raquel and Aaliyah get the win. So next week, Raquel and Aaliyah take on Io Sky and Dakota Kai for the tag team titles. So, how do you feel about it, and who do you think is going to win?
Since Kai and Sky seem like the more team that's actually a cool name put together, I'm gonna go with them.
Yeah, I definitely think they're gonna walk into Cardiff with the titles. Yeah. So then we get a backstage thing. and the Maximum Male models are there, and they're taking pictures, and then all of a sudden, we just hear the hit roll music, and it's coming from this bus, and Max D is angry, and then he looks at his sister, who is like, you can't take your eyes off of her. Jesus, she's so beautiful. She was like, I got an idea, and she walks off, and you're like, okay, what's the idea? And then they go to commercial, so like now it's left you wondering, like, what is the idea? What is she gonna do? She has a thing to fix Hit Row. And like, I feel like this whole Maximum Male model thing is gonna fall apart because of her.
Mm-hmm.
So then they come back. They come back, and Hit Row music's still playing, and then Maxine comes back and she has Los Lotarios, and they have spray paint. Aha, what are they gonna do? What? So then we get to the ring. Yeah, we get to the ring, and we have New Day. Xavier Woods is in a wheelchair, and like soon as he was in a wheelchair, just because this is the anniversary of the Kevin Nash thing, I immediately was just like, oh, he's doing a Kevin Nash. Like, this is literally an anniversary. Yes, it's a literal anniversary of the Kevin Nash thing. Like, it's like 20-something years to the day of Kevin Nash doing this on Nitro. Yeah, it was it was a complete thing. Because I've seen it all day. Like, I've seen it so many times a day. I was like, oh, this is the anniversary. So I knew this was coming. And the Viking Raiders came down, just fell right into the trap. And Xavier stands up. But Xavier not only stands up, he has 2 kendo sticks. And this was like fucking hilarious because he threw the kendo stick to Kofi and Kofi bobbled it. It was like, what the fuck? But like, they still got it off. But Kofi bobbled it. And it was like, oh shit. But yeah.
I'm disappointed there was kendo sticks though. Like I expected like lead pipes or something.
Like the kendo stick, like it makes sense because it's like they used it before, and like that's what Kofi started attacking them with. Yeah. So that's why this only makes sense. And so that leads into them telling us next week is going to be a Viking something match. And from what I heard from what I heard from people in the arena, they said this match was up there with New Day versus the Usos in Hell in a Cell.
Oh.
And that's high regard. So yeah, we have to see what that's about next week.
Yes.
So then we get back and they have spray painted Hit Row on the bus. And as they're saying this, Hit Row walks up with Maximum Male models and Los Lotarios. It's like, what the fuck? Like, why are y'all here? Like, y'all supposed to be in a bus. It was like, that's not our bus, player. And when they said that, Los Lotarios was the first one. Was like, nah, we're out. They're like, no, we're fucking out. And everybody else was like, wait, what? And the door opens and it's the Street Profits. And it's like, oh shit. So yeah, that was fun. That's gonna lead into like an 8-man.
I see that too, yeah.
So then we get a backstage with Jey Uso and Jimmy, and they're talking to Sammy. They're like, yo, you got this tonight, right? You got this. And Jay's like having a cool, Jimmy's having a cool, calm conversation with him. And Sammy's like, yeah. I'm like, no, I'm definitely going to do it. And Jay just fucking snaps. Like, Jay fucking loses it and just starts yelling at him. And Sammy was like, calm down. Like, I got this. He's like, oh, okay.
He got in his head. He made nervous.
Yeah, that was really fucking hilarious. Like, you can see the dissension forming between them, and it's getting bigger and bigger. But it's really fucking funny how this is going. Yeah. That's what's great about it. So then we get to the main event, Sammy versus Drew, and this match is going, and this match is pretty damn good. And then the Usos come to help out Sammy and cause a distraction. And you're like, oh, this is about to be a disqualification. And it's like, no, Drew fucked them up. They never touched Drew. So Sammy looks like he's about to win, but Sammy gets kicked in the fucking face. And then, my God, did the Bloodline fucking put a beat down on Drew. And I don't just mean the Usos and Roman, because Roman came out there and kicked Drew's ass. I mean Usos, Roman, and Sammy put a fucking beat down on Drew, beat the living daylights out of Drew. They hit him with...
Because I was about to ask you, do you think Sammy's like a full-fledged member like right about now because of that whole spiel at the end? It feels like he is now.
Yes, like after they beat fucking Drew down with a chair, they beat the shit out of him. They set a chair on him. Roman sat on the chair with both titles, and the Usos stood behind him, and then Sammy stood behind them. So that's the Bloodline. And I'm saying this right now. I'm saying this right fucking now. We all know it's going to go with Sammy and Kevin versus the Usos. We know that's going to happen. But that fourth spot on the Bloodline, like I said months ago, it's going to be another Us. Now,
possibly a blonde Us.
we know exactly which Us it is. We know which Us it is, and I know people are like, yeah, no, you said this before. You said it was this Us. But I just really wish the other Us would stop tweeting and liking tweets from WWE and just like, fam, you're not here yet. What are you doing? Like, it's really like Jacob Fatu keeps winding up in fucking different tweets when fucking Triple H is talking about shit and like other people are talking about shit. It's like he keeps winding up in these tweets, and it's like he would be a great addition to the roster, and especially the Bloodline. But one, I don't know what his contract is, and like MLW is in like a fucking shitstorm right now, so we don't know what's going on. And I know people are like, wait, you mean shitstorm like bad things are happening? Not bad things. It's a shitstorm like they decided to pause for 3 to 6 months and like, all right, we'll be back like in late October or early November. We'll see you. And it's like, what? Like, that's not how you run a company. Like, yeah, no, we'll just be back eventually. What the fuck?
Isn't that something similar to what Ring of Honor did?
Yeah, but Ring of Honor like immediately died after it. It's like I don't see MLW dying. I don't see them dying. I just see them like, I'm not gonna lie, the pandemic really fucked them up like worse than anybody else. Because MLW was like, it was okay, but the pandemic fucked them up, and also their roster like just got totally cleaned out and depleted by AEW and NXT. Like they were snatching up all of the great talent, and everybody that was like, no, we're signing here and we're staying here. They all just like fucking just died. And it just was like a very weird space. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I think Hammerstone has been champion longer than Roman. That's how fucking crazy this is. Because Hammerstone won the world title and like he just barely defends it. There's barely shows. So you're like, well, what the fuck? Like, that's it? Like, he's been champion for like ever, and you're like, when is he gonna lose the title? When is this ever gonna get fixed? And it's just like this long played out story that you're like, I really don't give a shit anymore. And it's a lot of things that they're doing over there that you're like, well, why did you do that? Like, they put the tag team titles on EJ Judge and somebody else, and like Calvin Takeman. They put the titles on her, and then like they immediately moved them to somebody else, and it's like, how? Like, they didn't even have like a real defense. It was so like, it's so weird in MLW right now, and that's why I think they really took a break, because they're like, yo, we got too much going on. We don't know what's going on, so we're just gonna kind of take a step back, and then we'll get back to normal. Because like they need a refresh, and I don't know what will refresh them. Because like they do need a whole makeover.
They gotta reevaluate a lot of shit.
Yeah, they need a whole makeover. They need to fix a lot of things. So that's the thing. Then we go to AEW Dynamite.
Yeah.
I mean, not Dynamite, Rampage. You just let me say Dynamite and didn't correct it.
I thought you were gonna fix it soon. Like I was waiting. Like if you would have went into the match, I would have corrected you. Go ahead.
So we start off with the Trios Tournament, and it's the Dark Order 10 and Silver and Reynolds versus the Dark Order. Wait, no, that's not the Dark Order. That's the House of Black. And the reason I make that joke is because Jericho literally calls it out. Jericho goes, dude, the Dark Order was exactly what the House of Black was when they started in AEW. It's like, yeah, that's exactly who they were. Like, they were some dark, demented people with Uno, Grayson, and like, it just was really kind of like House of Blackish.
Yep.
And
that's
now,
back when I really liked them.
Yeah, and now they're just like a group. Like, I'm not even going to say a comedy group. They're just like a group.
Yeah. They're more family orientated. I think like that's what Excalibur said. Like they're more of a family.
Yes. So the match is going, and we get to the part where it's a submission in the ring. Reynolds is about to submit. Not Reynolds. 10 was about to submit. And he's in this leg lock, and then all of a sudden, Miro's music hit. Now, this is another thing that, like, we went over earlier in the week of, like, how was this not a disqualification? Dude, Miro fucking beats up Buddy Murphy and fucking, what is his name? Brody King. He beats up Murphy and Brody. Beats the shit out of him. Miro beats the shit out of him on the outside. I'm not even joking. On the outside. Miro is interference. There was no DQ here.
It's fucking weird.
Yes. And then 10 rolls up fucking Aleister Black. Malachi's dead. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. Dark Order advances. Who didn't see that coming? The same people who didn't see Miro teaming up with Sting and Darby Allin after he tried to kill Darby Allin fucking months ago. Now they're all a team. And it's like, this is once again pissing me off because, like, I literally said they should have been in the Trios tournament. And they're like, no, this isn't, like, we don't want them in the Trios tournament. I'm like, okay. But yeah, this is setting up a match at All Out.
Yeah.
So then Hook is taking an interview and he's getting interviewed by Lexi. And he literally just like is talking. And she asks him, what about 2.0? She's like, they want to challenge you for the titles. And he's like, yo, I don't give a shit. And he walks off. And as he walks off, 2.0 shows up. And they just start talking shit. They go, where is Hook? Where is Hook? And Lexi goes, he's literally right over there. And they just like, he's like, whatever. And then you just start talking about how they're going to beat Hook and take the title and make him humble. And she's like, she's still looking over there. She's like, he's still walking over there. Like, you can go get him. And they're just like, no. That was fucking great. That was great. I like that.
The one annoyed the fuck out of me though, like the loud one.
Because he has no other volume except super loud. So then the TNT title. First off, I don't know how the fuck Briley Pierce got a fucking title shot against the TNT title. I don't know how the fuck he qualified for that. But whatever. Like fucking whatever. So
Dark?
Maybe. So he comes out and he's like talking shit about Cleveland. And the first thing pops in my mind is like, yo, AEW doesn't let their hometown people lose in their hometown. Fuck, he's gonna lose to Wardlow in his hometown. Then Wardlow comes out and they're like, from Cleveland, Ohio, Wardlow. I'm like, oh, so it doesn't matter. Wardlow's gonna win in his hometown. Somebody was winning in their hometown. That's it.
Don't matter.
Yeah, it's like, doesn't even fucking matter. Somebody's gonna win. So Wardlow gets ready to start the match, and as he's coming out, Jay Lethal, Satnam Singh, Sanjay Butt, and Chris Sabin comes out. I don't know where Alex Shelley was, but Chris Sabin and all of them, they come out and they're standing in the ring, and Briley Pierce literally is still talking, and Wardlow just beats the fuck out of him, gives him a powerbomb symphony, and just lays him the fuck out, and looks at everybody on the stage and is like, yeah, you're next. Okay. It's one of those things. Like, he beat the shit out of Briley Pierce so quickly, and I know somebody's gonna be like, his name is Ryan Nemeth. I like to insult him and call him Briley Pierce, because if I called him what I wanted to call him, you would think that I'm insulting him, but it would also be praise. I was gonna call him Dolph Ziggler's clone. Okay? That's what he is. He's just clone of Dolph Ziggler. Not the good clone. You know, the clone that like been genetically cloned a bunch of times and then like it's got failed parts. That's the clone he is. That's the Dolph clone.
Yeah.
Yes. So then we get back and it's Private Party and Andrade and Rouge. And Andrade's like, you guys are losers. You guys are fucking losers. And Rouge says, look what I did to my brother. Like, so imagine what I do to you. So Isaiah Cassidy gets pissed off and he grabs like the fucking weirdo dude. And Andrade says, remember, actions have consequences. And like, I'm not gonna lie, this makes no fucking sense as a feud. Like, them just getting rid of them, fine. Yeah, no, get rid of them. Action has consequences, bullshit. Like, I don't care. I don't care. Just get rid of them. Just get rid of them. Like, this Andrade office thing, now that he has Rouge, he can build up his whole new LIJ thing. Fine. Just get rid of the fucking Private Party team. Let Private Party do what they want on their own. This House Office doesn't make any sense no more. Just let Private Party do whatever they want on their own. Fine.
Did he still have Butcher and Blade and what's his face? The guy that was part of the fucking tag team with Jack Evans. I forget his name.
Angelico.
Angelico, yeah. I think he still has them too.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Just let that go. Jack Evans isn't there anymore. Jack Evans quit.
Yeah.
So like, just let them go. Like, this is dumb. So then we get Powerhouse Hobb versus Ashton Day, making his AEW debut, which he died. He died because Hobbs killed him. So he's dead now. So debut, ending, it was all the same. So then we get the
whole new aesthetic right now. I love that shit.
Yeah, like he's way better after the breakup. He's way better after the breakup.
Yeah.
So then we get in the back, and like Ricky Starks is getting beat up by the faction, and the whole time, like they're like, "Yeah, Hobbs, we told you we would keep our word. We would keep our word." So they beat up Ricky Starks. They hit him with a watch and knocked him out. And I'm so fucking baffled at this whole thing. The reason I'm baffled is because Hobbs needs them to beat up Ricky Starks so he can get an advantage on Ricky Starks. And the thing that's like so dumb, it's like Hobbs is a monster. He doesn't need them to beat up anybody to get advantage on Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks should always come in there with the disadvantage of Hobbs is a monster. Ricky has to find a way to beat this monster. Now is not only do you have to find a way to beat this monster, but beat this monster after I've been beat up by these people. Because if I was normal, I could beat him. And that shouldn't even be a case. Like, it should be like, oh, Ricky's fighting from under, and this guy's a monster. And it's like, no, now it's, oh, you got beat up and this guy's a monster too. It's like, now it just feels like weird. Like it doesn't feel like, it feels like they poured too much on this feud, and it's like, if you would have just kissed it and kept it simple, stupid, it would have been better. It would have been so much better. Now
they're doing too much.
Yeah, it's just so much poured on this. It's like you just decided to just go, okay, we're gonna fully load this feud for no reason, and it's like the feud was fine without any of this. Like the feud was fine without any of this, and now you're just making it dumb.
Yeah,
it's like the match is gonna be good. Like don't get me wrong, everything between Starks and Hobbs is great. The stuff with the faction added in, just horrible. Like everything with them being added to this, it's fucking horrible. Like it's just so dumb.
It's free DLC you didn't ask for.
Yeah. So then we get the baddies and Jade Cargill. And this was a funny fucking segment because Jade starts talking and Layla Gray cuts her off and Jade gets pissed off and she tells Kiera Hogan, she's like, no, this chick is fired. Get rid of her. So Kiera takes her out. And then Jade's like, oh, Lexi, I don't need you either. So she starts cutting this promo about how she wants to take on Athena at All Out. And she literally ends the promo with, you can get these hands. As she say you can get these hands, a hand went to her face that was Athena and punched her. This was so good. It was so good. She punched her right in the fucking face. And they just like start fighting. It was so good. I loved it.
She didn't mean now.
Like that was so good. Like that Jade, like that was just chef's kiss.
Yeah.
So what's not chef's kiss, which is chef's throw up, fucking Sammy Guevara and Ty Mello versus Ruby and Ortiz. And to bring it back to the whole Sammy and Eddie thing, we saw the promo.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you think about the promo? I want to hear your thoughts on it before I get mine.
Like I said originally, I thought like I was sympathetic towards Sammy and whatever, but nah. Sammy's a scumbag. Like fuck that.
Yeah, like we seen the promo and like Sammy did come across as a scumbag, and he did deserve what he got. So here's another thing that like the internet is really divisive on this Eddie Kingston thing. Like a lot of people are like, well, he should go to the gym. Like these are fucking jobbers. Like I don't mean jobbers in wrestling. I mean jobbers on a fucking internet. I mean guys that are sitting at home under their mom's basement that hasn't been outside, just fucking tweeting away talking about, yeah, he should go to a fucking gym if he's embarrassed about being fat. And it's like, dog, do you fucking not understand what the fuck is going on here? Like, are you that dense? Like, you're probably fat yourself. What the fuck are you, like, what is this thing? And I've seen
people not going to the gym their damn selves. Like, what the fuck?
Exactly. I've seen multiple people say this shit. And then, like, somebody had the nerve to go, well, look at Kevin Owens. He's a fat guy too. But like Eddie is just a fat guy that doesn't work. I'm like, first off, they're two different people. Yes, they're both like bigger guys. They're two different people. They both can steal the show and wrestle their fucking asses off. So it doesn't matter. And it was just getting so idiotic with this discourse. Even fucking Disco Inferno was like, yeah, well, yeah, like you suck, and like because you're fat. Like you shouldn't be mad at being fat. You should do something about it. And Eddie came back at him was like, yeah, like you never drew a dime. You're a piece of shit. You let Big Show fart in your face, so like you're a piece of shit. Like holy shit! Like this has gotten out of hand, and it's so weird that like the fans have weighed in on it, like some kind of specialist, like. Yeah, he should just lose weight if he's that angry. And the thing is, like, people actually hate Sammy, but now all of a sudden, Eddie's getting hate. Like, yeah, you should learn how to control your anger. Like, you should go to counseling and stuff. And it's like, what is happening? Like,
Team
this
sports.
is... That's the thing. They're all on the same team. This is so stupid. This is so stupid.
Even Ted chimed in on that shit, like, on defense of fucking Eddie and whatever, you know?
Yeah, and it's like, it's so weird that the fans, like, immediately turned on Eddie. And, like, the funny part is, like, no one is supporting Sammy, but he immediately turned on Eddie. It's like, what the fuck? Like, what is wrong with you people?
I don't really realize that.
So-
You're not supporting Eddie. You're, by default, defending Sammy, though. By default.
Exactly. And I'm just so weirded out by this. So Sammy and Ortiz have the match, and somehow Ortiz gets busted open. No one knows how. Like, I literally watched the match twice. Have no idea how he got busted open. But he got busted open. So,
Like, how the fuck did that happen?
yeah, I had no fucking clue. So that happened, and Anna Jay and other dude showed up, so that was a thing. So then we get a backstage with Punk, and Punk, like this, like I thought this would give us some context of what happened. I thought this would be like, oh, this is more intriguing of the story, and like this is gonna lead to something. And Punk literally goes, nah, when I went for the kick, like my foot kind of gave out. Oh, like I don't know, it hurts. And I'm like, there was no more context. Like nothing else was there. Just like, yeah, it hurts. Like the fuck, like they literally hyped this up. Like, yeah, CM Punk's gonna speak on. Yeah, but like, give us more context. And it's like, no, just my foot hurts. What? Like, what? That's all I can say is what? Like, I thought it would be more.
Next week in Dynamite, it's going to be the rest of it. He's going to say, ow.
Yeah, I believe that. Because we have a Moxley promo that they was like, no, he's getting a Moxley promo. And it's like, but why? Like, I'm so baffled. But why? Jesus Christ. This is so weird. Like I've said before, they're going to do this rematch. Don't know how we're going to get there. It's so insane. In 9 days, we have to figure out how we're going to get there. It's insane.
On paper, you can't. Like, it's unrealistic.
I know, but like, I hope they have a swerve and like, oh, Moxie's going to wrestle MJF or somebody else. And like, oh yeah, like, no, that makes sense. Like, that's great. Because, like, just doing this match is just, like, really just dumb. So, then we get to the main event for the ROH title. You know what's funny? I didn't even remember that this match was on the show. That's how fucked up it is. And
It's the main event.
Dustin comes out. And Dustin comes out with Arn Anderson and Brock Anderson. And Renegade kept alluding to the time when Arn Anderson smashed Dustin Rhodes' arm and was like, yeah, they're going to turn on him. They're going to turn on him. To the point it actually had me thinking, you know what? They might turn on him. But they didn't. They didn't.
Yet.
Yeah. But also, I don't understand. I never understood the whole Arn Anderson was Cody's teacher, and then Cody was Brock's teacher, and now Dustin is Brock's teacher. It's like, this doesn't feel right in no universe. And I know people be like, well, you know, it makes sense. No, it doesn't. If you knew the fucking backstory, you'd be like, it doesn't make sense. And it's not like a weird backstory that's like, oh my God, they had real beef. It's not even real. It's not even like that. It's just wrestling story of the Horsemen beating up Dusty. Like, yes, we know that they were all actual friends outside, that like they would hang out with each other and just like chill. Yeah, we know that that's real, but like the wrestling story is like the Andersons hate the Roses. Like, this isn't a thing. Like, this feels so off. Like, no matter what happens, it feels off. And, like, I don't understand. Like, a lot of people don't understand that logic because, like, they didn't grow up in that time or study the history where they're like, oh, we understand what's going on.
Because they had a blood feud.
Yes. They Dusty's leg. They did all of this stuff. And like I said, once again, yes, this was all storyline. It all played out on TV and at the shows. But once the cameras went off, they were friends. Yes, all of that is fine. But it's a wrestling storyline that, like, traveled throughout the ages. Even when Dustin was coming up in WCW, Arn Anderson wanted to beat his ass and fuck him over because of that.
Which he actually did.
Yes. That's what's weird. It's like, this feels off to me. It just doesn't feel right. Like, I don't care what anybody says. It's like, well, it's like the new age. No, it just doesn't feel right, guys. Like, I'm sorry. It just doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
But, of course, Claudio Castagnoli winds up beating Dustin. Well, we didn't think that Dustin was going to win. But here's the thing. We have the ROH title now. What do we do with it? Does he get another challenger? What happens? Like, what's going on here?
They kind of alluded to, like, Brock and Yuta being out there. Like, they mentioned their names back to back, so that might be a match in the future for the pure title.
So
I don't know if I like that, but
yeah, I was just about to say, as far as that go, I don't know if I like that. And it's nothing about, like, oh, like, Brock is this or whatever. It's, I just don't think it fits. Like, I don't think it fits the narrative.
It doesn't.
Like, it's just not something I'm like, oh, no, it fits. I don't think it fits.
But it seemed like that's where they're going at, because the way they conveniently mentioned that. You know, they're under the learning tree. They're out there, you know. So that might be a future thing. The possibilities are endless for what they would do on Rampage. They're not going to do it on Dynamite, of course, because they don't care about the Ring of Honor title. But I see fucking Anderson's turn on Dustin. I see that.
But, like, yeah, like, they usually, like, set up the championship matches after one championship match. So this is like, and I know that they, like, came out and basically both of them challenged Wheeler and Claudio challenged FTR for the Ring of Honor titles, the tag titles. So I don't know if we're going to get a brawl for it all type situation where they put all the belts on the line. Because I kind of feel like that might be happening.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, it would be, but at the same time, who do you put the titles on which? Like, which titles do you put on which guy? I know Dax would probably be the world champion, and Cash would be the pure champion. But, like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel weird.
The odd part, I kind of would have went the other way around, because, like, Dax seems like more like a pure style to me.
But you have to remember, Dax is more over, and he's like the wrestler.
The wrestler, yeah, exactly.
So that's why they would put the world title on him.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, at the same time, it's like, also, what the fuck about Ring of Honor, though? Like, Ring of Honor is so random that you don't know what's going on. Like, you get a Ring of Honor match every now and then when they remember, oh shit, we still own Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor gets treated worse than the women.
Yeah, and the women, they treat it bad. They treat it bad. So yeah, like, that's some stuff that's going on. Like, this fucking week has just been filled with, like, backstage controversy, backstage stuff. And so I kind of want to figure out, and what I'm going to ask you the same thing is, does all of this backstage turmoil put a damper on AEW? Does it make people look at AEW differently? Does it change? Okay. Give me your take.
Yes and no, because like there's two type of fans out there right now, obviously. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. The rational fans that think that actually think about what's going on and whatever, and like rationalize shit and see what's right and what's wrong and whatever. And like, you know, they're not gonna like what's going on. But then there's like I don't know a better word for it, but like, I guess the hardcores and whatever, you know, the lifers be like, no, AEW for life, no, fuck it, we're here, you know. They're not gonna give a shit what happened. They could go out there and piss on a fucking puppy and they won't give fucking shit.
Yeah, because like I've been like talking to a couple people and like this whole 2 weeks of this shit, like it's been a weird dynamic between a lot of people, and they're like, I kind of have weird feelings about AEW. And some people are like, yo, all of that backstage shit doesn't matter. I just care about what's going on in the ring. I don't care. And it's like, yeah, but that's fine. That's great. But you have to remember that backstage stuff affects people coming and going in the company. Mm-hmm. Like, that could change somebody's idea of, oh, I'm an AEW lifer. I don't like how shit been going down backstage. I don't like how this person talked to me. I don't like how this person had a deal with me or said some shit to me. Hey, my contract's coming up. I'm fucking out. And it could be a major star and be like, oh, this person fucking leaving because backstage shit. Like, shit got to him. And then, like, people to turn around and call him a pussy or whatever, because they'll go to WWE and be like, oh, you're a pussy. Like, you couldn't handle the pressure. You're a piece of shit. And it's like, no, it's literally the fucking toxicity that turned up in AEW that would turn somebody away.
Exactly.
Because that's the same energy that was given off in WWE for the longest, where like shit would just be going down and people be like, yo, as soon as my contract up, I'm not re-signing. Fuck this. And it was a couple times where it was good wrestlers that said, fuck this, and left. And they didn't have anywhere to go. There was no, oh, I'm going to Impact or Ring of Honor. They just left because they were like, yo, I can't take this shit that Vince was doing. I'm out. Like, all this backstage shit, like, I can't do it. And they just would leave. And, like, AEW was like, the safe haven when it showed up was like, oh, this is the most commonest thing backstage. This is that. And this was fun for everybody. So now it's like, AEW is like, no, we're not the greatest thing. We're not this. And I understand how people go, oh, well, this is just like a job. Like, I don't understand why people are so, like, freaked out about this. It's a job. That's the thing. That's the thing that, like, hampers on this. Wrestling isn't a regular job. And, like, when you have a certain standard backstage, oh, this is, like, I get to do what I do and be calm, cool, collected, and have fun and enjoy it. This is great. And then when it's turmoil, you're like, I don't like what I'm doing so much. Fuck this. So, like, yeah, it's like, yeah, it's kind of like a job, but, like, also, this is your fucking passion. This is, like, your love. Like, this is your thing. So it's a different breed when you come to this type of thing.
That's the only reason most of these people, like, actually do it. They don't, like, a lot of them don't do it just for the money. You know what I mean? Half of them don't make the big time money, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's more for the love of it.
And, like, I really want this AEW shit to stop. Like, I want them to find a way to fix shit backstage. And, like, I know everybody will never be happy. Like, oh my God, everybody's happy. I just want, like, most of the people to be happy and be like, you know what? we're cool and like we're not having problems. We're like everything's fine. This is a good place. Like everybody's, you know, not happy but like content. Like and just make it back to how it was before. I'm sorry, but like it just needs to go back to how it was before. And I know somebody out there is like, well, if people didn't leak what's going on backstage, like then we wouldn't be hearing about this. That's also a problem.
It would
like
still be going on.
exactly. That would be the okay. Imagine no one leaked. No one leaked shit. And shit was still going on backstage. People were having these problems. Somebody in that fucking company, mental health would drastically go down because they would not have anybody to talk to and be like, yo, am I right for feeling the way that I feel? Am I these feelings? And the fact that the fans are like literally going, yo, these people are justified in what's going on and what's happening. The person who's going through it is like, okay, so my mental health is okay now because I'm just getting attacked and I'm going through this shit on my own and shit's just happening. There's other people out there that sit bad things and I'm not crazy. Like that's one of the biggest effects of it actually getting out because people feel like, oh my God, I'm going through this on my own and like I can't tell anybody because wrestling is blah, but now it's out there in front of the crowd and people are like, yo, the fuck, like this shit is wrong. And the person is probably like, okay, I'm not crazy. I'm not fucking crazy. Thank God I'm not crazy. And that's awesome.
It's a help, you know what I mean? Like, and wrestling in itself, you know what I mean? Not to sound misogynistic, but it's a masculine sport, you know what I mean? You're supposed to be the tough guy. You can't talk about your feelings and shit, you know what I mean? And, you know, it helps to talk about shit, you know what I mean? Like, and the only way to talk about it, sometimes shit gotta get leaked. So.
Exactly. And, like, that's a help to a lot of people. Mm-hmm. And I know some people are like, this is, like, we love AEW, and this is, like, making us hate AEW. You shouldn't hate AEW. You should just hate the people that are causing the trouble. Just be like, yo, this fucker and this fucker and this fucker are causing so much trouble. They just need to chill or go. Like, the vibes in AEW would be a lot better if some people just, like, chilled the fuck out. Like, chill the fuck out with, like, not being in their head and not being so much up their own ass and just, like, chill the fuck out. Yes, there's people like that all over, but there are certain people in that company that people are like, yo, this is a problem because of this person and that person. So, yeah, they just need to chill the fuck out.
Now, not to compare and be like a fanboy and whatever, I just want like the listeners to hear this out though, right? In your opinion, that'll be heavily improved past couple months, right?
Yes, drastically, not heavily. They drastically improved.
Why did they improve?
Because they got the most toxic, insane person out of the power. They got them out of fucking. Yes.
Yeah. So.
And like
W, you know.
Yeah, and like I've heard people literally go, it's night and day in fucking WWE, and it's because they're like, dude, we used to feel like we're walking on eggshells. Everybody used to be high strung and scared to say anything, scared to move, scared to do anything, scared to breathe. They said it feels like a totally different thing. They feel like it's a whole new world. Like, it was so many people that was like, yo, I literally walk around backstage and feel so much happier. And these are people who've been there for years, not wrestlers. These are actually just people that work there and like, I feel so much better. Like, people in a production truck was like, I've literally been in a production truck for like 16 years. This is the best that I've ever felt being in a production truck. Nobody's screaming at me. Nobody's on my ass. I'm not scared to fuck up. It is so, like, this is so good for, like, a lot of people.
That's bad for your mental health right there. Like, if you're scared to fuck up, you're bound to fuck up.
Yeah, no, it was like, it's a lot of people that was literally going to therapy under Vince's reign. That's the crazy part. Like, they were literally going to therapy.
So that's my question right there then, right? Mm-hmm. WWE basically fixed themselves by removing all the toxicity in their company. Why can't AEW do the same thing? You know what I mean?
Because, like, their toxicity isn't just, like, events. It's not events. It's multiple people that, like, have whatever they have in store. It's like, this person. Like, the whole Punk thing is, like, Punk's in his own head being who he is. And, like, he needs to just be, like, to chill down and just be like, yo, I'm a regular dude. Just like when he started off, there was a promo that he made, and this was during the MJF thing, and it's very scary. It's very scary because he goes, yo, I know all of you want me to be the old Punk, but when that, you're not gonna like him. And it's like, true. And then, like, all of a sudden, like, the old Punk is back, and it's like, yeah, now we kind of remember why we kind of thought you were a dick. So yeah, it's like, people like him need to, like, not even just, like, leave, but just, like, get themselves back in order and be like, yo, okay, you know, I'm not this great person that saved the whole entire universe. I am whatever. I should calm down and bring myself back to normal. And that's what would make it better. Sammy Guevara, he needs to just be like, yo, I need to understand that people have feelings and people need to other shit and just, like, relax. Fucking Eddie Kingston just needs to just not fly off the handle when shit happens. just relax sometimes. Because people are going to say
shit. For sending their anger management, but they need to send, what's his name? Sam. Sensitivity training.
But here's the thing. How many times can you send one person to sensitivity training? Like, that's he got for 6 months and he got, yeah, like, how many times can you keep doing this?
Never mind.
Like,
yeah,
the thing,
shit.
Yeah, and like the same thing I've said about Ospreay. It's like, certain people will be accountable for the shit that they do because of their skills. And that's the only way with everything. Because they have skill and people look at their skills and the skills outweigh the toxicity of that person. And that's the problem. No one will ever be held accountable.
If you're a scumbag, you're a scumbag.
Yeah. And on that note, we two scumbags will call it here. Do you have anything to say? You know?
Scumbags out.